Hello, namaste. Um, this is Midnight Mob Soul. Welcome. Thank you for watching this video. I want to talk about. I haven't made a video in a while yet, so I'm doing it now. I want to talk about the global elite, as everybody knows, people who know about it now, and the ironies of the global elite. Because the funny thing about the global elite. First, I have to say that yes, I believe in reincarnation. I believe in the reincarnation where you die, you go up into heaven for a few hundred years or 1,000 years, then you go back down onto Earth to live some lessons and learn some things about life and stuff, and mature and grow older and get better and become better and better. The thing about the global elite is that, of course, they're leeches, they're money grabbers, they're greedy, they are trying to take over power of the whole world and turning it into their own little playground, and they're trying to imprison the human race. I've heard rumors that there should only be 500 million people on the earth and stuff like that, and fears and worries that there's going to be another World War III just to take down the population of our planet, of our species. I want to say that how foolish it is, truly, because the funny thing is, once they've reached the pinnacle of their goal of taking over the entire world, of putting a one government world into the world, of taking control and taking power over people and telling them what to do, and if they don't, they get hurt or they get killed and they disappear and stuff like that, or they suffer and stuff. The funny thing is that once their lives has gone and they have gained all this power and all this domination and all the ability to control and tell people what to do, what happens when they die? You know what happens? They lose everything. They lose all of their power, they lose all of their greed, they lose everything, all of their money. They no longer have it when they're dead. And that's funny. When they die, they will no longer have any power over the people. And when they die, as I believe many other people believe in karma is going to bite you back in the butt. And what's going to happen is that, funny thing is, they're going to be reincarnated back into a human body, probably suffering from mental and health issues, probably suffering from very psychological issues that they're suffering from friends, families, loved ones, or whatever, and living in a bad situation, or having mental and psychological or physical problems, and they're going to be under the thumb of their previous generation's global elite, and they're going to suffer the abuse and the domination of the global elite. They're going to learn by simply living out their life in a greedy, dominating behavior and attitude. They're going to learn that karma right back when they're reincarnated into a new baby, into a child, and feel the abuse and the domination and the pain and the suffering that the next generation is pushing down onto the world. So that's the irony of the global elite. They're going to feel back what they're pushing out into the world. And we are going to be stuck with all these souls with a bunch of these souls who are immature, who are very young, and they want power for power's sake, just to feel better than other people because they fear power being taken away from them, when people as a whole are powerful beings because they're of God. And one thing is they're separated from God. They're separated not from the Christian God or the Catholic God. I'm talking about the divine source, the God above that God, you could say, where their God is like one facet of what God really, the Christian and Catholic God is like one or two facets of what the real God actually is. Anyway, just want to add that tidbit in there. Is that when they take control and power, they're going to lose it all when they die. What happens when they die? They're going to have nothing. And then their karma is going to make them have a contract to feel all the pain and suffering of the other side. And that's when their souls are going to learn pain and suffering and abuse and domination is a very bad thing. That's what they're going to learn. And they're probably going to suffer mental and psychological, physical issues and problems because of being a body that doesn't work very well or something. And that's the irony of the global elite. They're going to suffer what they put out. And that's what I wanted to say about it. So love your neighbor, take care of each other, help each other. Don't abuse, don't be greedy, don't be selfish, don't be selfish and greedy, because if you pull that selfishness out into the world and greediness, you're going to get it right back. And people are going to be greedy and take advantage of you and use you back. So don't do all that harm. Now understand that we are all one. And that means what you do to one person or people, you're going to suffer it right back. And you're going to have this contract of a life lesson to feel all that pain and suffering right back at you. It happens, it's true, it happens in my life. I feel it, I sense it, I know it happens in many other people's lives. It's karma. And the greedy global elite are going to feel that abuse right back when they're reincarnated. They're going to lose all the power. In fact, they're going to have less power because they're going to be abused and put down by their next generation's global elite. So that's the irony of the global elite. So namaste, love and peace with everybody. Be strong within yourself. Be true within yourself. Be honest and genuine with your true self. And be honest and genuine with everybody else. Namaste.